Hello everyone, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making this cool looking crystal by using only UV resin and mica powder. So let's get started. The supplies you're going to need are UV resin. You'll need a mold that makes crystals. You'll also need some mica powder. This is the mica powder I use. I'll leave a link to that in the description box. Actually, all of the supplies will be in the description box. I just picked out different colors that I think would be suitable to be, used in one project. They kind of complement each other, so that's why I chose these. Now, these are some brushes. I use brushes for doing a top coat on some projects. These are the brushes that I use. It's Crafter Square. You can get these at Dollar Tree. I believe Crafter Square is also available at Michael's, but I don't know if they'd be as cheap as Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to choose one of these brushes for this. I'm going to use the more pointed one. And I think I'll pull out this other one also. It's a little bit thinner, so I'll use that one also. And then this one I'll just set aside for another time. Also have a paper towel handy and some baby wipes if you need to do a quick cleanup. So to begin, I don't know if you can see, but it goes way down deep in there, and I want to get some colors in there. So let's just open up the colors. You can use any color combination you want. It's all up to you. Some of these haven't even been opened yet. Very pretty colors. Okay, so my idea for this is to, instead of mixing the mica powder into the resin, I'm going to paint the different colors on the inside of the mold. So I want to start with this sort of blackish color, and I just want to kind of get in there wherever I can with this. Get into all the little grooves, and then just go from color to color and just get it in there wherever you can. I was going to use the other brush, but I think I'm just going to use this one thinner brush. Now, when I'm dipping them in, they're not really mixing any of the colors together, so that's good. Make sure you get it all the way up to the edges too, not just those little crevices. And then you can tap on it if there's any excess, as you can see, that's in there, like a little more black. And I'm trying to get a variety so that, that when you look at it, it goes from color to color. Okay. So now that that's done, I'm going to take my resin and just start pouring it into the mold. I'm just going to go right up to the top, like so. I don't want to pour up too high because I don't want it to be like domed at the top, because I want it to sit flat. Now, also, I may have to sand the bottom a little bit, but that's fine. So now I'm going to cure this for 5 minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll take it out of the mold. All right, now that it's cured, before we take it out of the mold, I just wanted to show you where I cleaned up the mica powder with the baby wipe. So what happened was it just stained this. So here's a quick tip to get rid of it, and here's some more. You just spray it with a little alcohol. You get a paper towel, and then just wipe it off, and it cleans up very nicely. There still may be a little bit of a stain, but it's a lot less. You can always go into it again, spray, and then wipe it up like so, and it's pretty well cleaned up. Also, for your brushes, when you're done using your brushes, you can wash them in soap and water, and you can either lay them down flat to dry. Don't leave them in like a glass jar or whatever with water or soapy water, because it'll ruin the brush. So what you need to do is just wash it, and then when you dry it, just take say a paper towel or whatever, and then just wipe it off like this, set it down, let it dry flat. Or if you have a container you keep them in, put it in from the bottom part of the brush so that the brush part sticks up and then dries that way naturally, and you won't be crushing it at all. Okay, so now we can take this out, and I noticed there's a little mica powder around the top. Actually, there's mica powder everywhere on it, but I just want to spray a little alcohol on here. Wipe this off real quick. I'm still getting it all over me, but just want to wipe it down a little bit before I take it out and clean up my little area. Set that aside, and then we can start taking it out of the mold. Now, when I had it curing, I did cure the sides, so I laid it down like this and cured it for a couple minutes. And I also cured it for a couple minutes standing up, and then I turned it around and did it another way, so that each angle of this was cured, and that makes sure that it's cured thoroughly. And here is your crystal. Now, if you want this to be shinier, because it does have like a little bit of shine, but then there's a little bit of a matte finish. If you want to leave it this way, that's fine. But if you want it totally shiny, you can do a top coat on it. I'm going to leave it the way it is because I think it's really pretty. And you can see some purples in there and some of the, I think it was like a gray or a black, some of the lighter colors. It's not really like a chameleon color, but it does show various shades here and there. So I see a couple little spots that did not cure, so I'm just going to place that back under and let that cure for about 90 more seconds, and then the piece will be done. And you can just set these around your house. You don't have to make them into a pendant or anything. So it's all up to you what you want to do with these, and I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and press that bell for notifications of my upcoming videos. Also, in the description box below, you will find links to all my supplies, and you'll also find links to my jewelry, my artwork, and my photography. Thank you again for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.